Let's talk about how to have a winning mindset. I know some of you get up every morning and it's a struggle for you. I have experienced that myself. I understand what it's like to be struggling with just all the fears, all the struggles, all the times that you sit back and think, I'm not good enough. This is not going to work. I've tried. It doesn't make sense. It goes on and on and on, right? But having a good mindset, having a winning mindset will change everything. And why and how do I do that? Well, why you do it is very simple. Your mindset is what's going to drive you and keep you going when everything else doesn't. For me, it's my vision. Having a strong vision will keep me going and keeps me going every single day. When I get up and I've got aches and pains at my age that a lot of you may not have at this point, but I still keep going. 3:30 every morning till 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. But having the good mindset and developing a winning mindset isn't something that happens overnight. Isn't something that happens without you taking some action about it. It isn't something that happens without a concerted effort to build your mindset every single day. If you're not working on personal development and personal growth every single day of your life, then how do you expect to get better, right? And the main thing that we talk about when we're trying to teach people and coach them into getting their business to the new levels, getting their life to a new level, is mindset, skill set, and tool set, right? And if you don't have the right mindset, all the rest of that is not going to fall into place. So you need to take the time every single day to get up and make the right choices. I'll tell you a quick story. A few months back, my youngest grandson, Thomas, came in, and he calls me Bada, and he said, Bada, I've got to ask you a question. He's going to be 10 here in a couple of weeks. And he said, are you ever unhappy? And it really took me by surprise, and it warmed my heart and made me, it humbled me. And I said, well, Thomas, I don't know that I'm unhappy. There are times when I'm disappointed in things. There are times when I might even be angry. There are times when I'm sad and have been hurt. On one occasion, in the last 4.5, 5 months, we've lost two of our dogs, and just recently, about a week and a half ago, and it's been devastating for me. But I still know that it only lasts for a little while. And he said, well, in all my life, he's been alive for a long time. In all my life, I've never seen you unhappy. And I then had to make a decision on at 72, how do I teach this soon-to-be 10-year-old a valuable, wise lesson? And I looked at him and I said, Thomas, it's a choice. It's a decision I make every single day when I wake up to be happy. It's a choice that no matter what happens in my life that day, I'm going to try the best I can to find the good side of it, find something positive, and be happy about it. Now, that said, there are a lot of things in our life that happen that aren't good, that are bad, that are devastating. I think the difference between people that have a winning mindset and have a solid, strong mindset in their lives is not that bad things do or don't happen to them, but is how they react to it and how long it affects them. You know those people in life that something bad happens to them, and it seems like months, years before they get over it. And, we can understand it. We can sympathize with them. But there's a point where we say, it's been a year. It's been 2 years. It's been 5 years. It's time for you to get over this. And they just can't seem to get over it, right? And then we know those people, and sometimes we even think, boy, they're kind of heartless and callous. And it's not that at all. Maybe for some people it is. But for most people, I think they've developed that ability to say, I can't let this devastate me, because if it does, it's not only going to affect me, but it's going to affect a lot of other people, first off. And secondly, there's no good result from that. So they've learned how to grieve, how to get through it, how to learn from it, and how to move on, and not be months, years, lifetimes before it happens. And I think that's the thing that Thomas saw in me, was that even though I may have been unhappy and you're disappointed or hurt or angry, it never lasted very long. So in his mind, he just never saw me anything other than happy. He gets here to the house in the mornings and I've got breakfast waiting for him. I'm smiling no matter what. Even on the day that we just recently lost Gabriel, it was my dog, best dog that I've ever had. And I've had a lot, upwards of 20 or more. He was an amazing, amazing animal. And my heart was breaking. But I didn't let that affect me to affect him. Because I know he was hurting too. That was his first puppy ever. He grew up with him, and he was only 5 years old. He was passed away before his time. So it's not that bad things happen, and this happens with people that I can't imagine lose their children, lose a loved one, lose a parent, lose a sibling. These things happen. Nobody escapes it. It's not about the things that happen to us. It's about the choices and the decisions we make on how to handle those things. You want to have a winning mindset, a winning business, and a winning life? Make the decision to come through these things on a positive, educational, learning note. Now, it may not be easy, it may be hard. I love the quote from Bethany Hamilton, the soul surfer, the girl that lost her arm to a shark that was ended up, living her dream as a professional surfer and so forth. And if you ever watch the movie, it's one of her famous quotes. She's talking to her dad, who's played by Dennis Quaid, and he's telling her, honey, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. And she looks at him and she says, Dad, I don't need easy. I just need possible. Look at the things that go on in your life. Develop the mindset, and you don't develop that overnight. You develop it by working on it every single day, pushing through the things that have happened in your life, learning from them, and growing from them. Become unstoppable. God bless you. I can't wait to see you on the next one.